My name is Dr. LaGenia Bailey, and I'm a neuropharmacologist, a yoga therapist, and a healer. I live in Chicago, Illinois. I often get asked the question, what do those three things have to do with each other, and how can they exist in the same sentence? And my reply is always that it's about energy. I've spent my entire career studying fluctuations in energy within the nervous system. Some people have highs in moods or lows in mood. Some people have an overwhelming experience of energy. We call that anxiety. All of it is about the modulation and the relationship of energy in one system. We hear about the mind and the body connection, how that's such an important issue for wellness. We talk about energy in our environment. We walk in a room, we see people we love and care about, the energy is good. Sometimes we walk in a room, it's not so good. And how do you modulate the energy in that experience? There's three things I know about energy, and I know them for sure. One is that energy is needed to heal. Secondly, energy flows from high to low. And third, the alteration in the flow of energy and the experience of energy within our systems is what we need to achieve wellness. If you look at the United States today, some of our most disabling diseases have to do with the genesis of stress. Cardiac disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, autoimmune disorders, mood disorders, all have in common a stress component. And figuring out how to navigate those experiences and make choices for your health is really, really critical. About 7 years ago, I got a call from my beloved of 17 years that resulted in me being a healer. We had a need beyond what Western medicine could provide. We were doing everything. My partner got a diagnosis of stage 4 cancer that had already metastasized to several parts of the body. This cancer was a throwdown, and it broke a lot of bones. When we returned home from the hospital after the third repair, which a titanium plate was placed in one of the extremities, the pain was excruciating. And I felt completely helpless from a Western medicine perspective. Fentanyl, which for those of you that are not familiar with opioid pharmacology, fentanyl is 300 times the power of morphine, was not touching the pain. I had to do something. I'd begun studying a few years before that a Tibetan energy practice called pranic healing. And what you did is you cleansed the area for diseased energy, and through invocation and transfer of divine energy, you facilitated the healing experience of that region. And I started doing that, and about 10 minutes later, my partner said, you know, the pain's easing. And by the time we finished the treatment, the pain had abated. It was a miracle. I couldn't remember the last time my partner didn't have pain. My partner did die. Since that time, 7 years ago, I've learned a lot. I've learned that the experience of wellness is not necessarily about being without symptoms. The experience of wellness is being present and fully alive and to have a purpose in life. The Eastern practices we did during that time gave us a sense of peacefulness. We were present in the moment, and our connection was amazing. It helped us weather one of the hardest times in both of our lives. When I look at how my life has changed, I realize that it is critical that I serve to bridge Eastern and Western medicine. And what I do when I have folks come to see me is we use every possible modality to get to a place of wellness, of feeling fully alive, fully engaged, present in the moment, and a contributing member of the soul's purpose on this earth. My challenge to you is to take a look at the path that you're on. When you make choices about how you move in your life and the choices you make, whether Eastern or Western medicine, do you do so in a way that is intelligent? Do you have intelligent evaluation, meaning you look at and study every possible aspect of that modality that you choose? Secondly, do you have the ability to evaluate your situation? Do you look and see whether or not that modality you've chosen is working? We're all on a path in this life. It's a vector. It's a direction. And what I can tell you, when you start here and you're moving through your life, even a 1% change at the beginning ends you up in a very different place at the end. What is it that you can do today to make a change in your life? How can you change the energy? How can you become part and commit to the place of wellness